And every person you meet, yo, I swear to fucking God, I'm about to leave and never come back. Ghost got me blocked on the gram, that's a fun fact. Tag a hot artist, take their money
So
like
we
a
are live,
scumbag.
Bernie.
500 for a slide on SoundCloud, we didn't bump that. Cutthroat, I be getting jumped like a jump rope. Fuck those, I show love, didn't show love back once though. Y'all can keep this fake shit, talk behind my back, but when you see me, it's all love. You know that smile in my face shit. Used to be my passion, but y'all really made me hate this. Y'all really hate the truth and the fact I embody greatness. I started out with love, but lately I've been feeling hatred. That doesn't change the fact that I'm the one and you're all agents. They almost shit a brick cause that bad fellas was amazing. Like fuck first CJ, now truth's about to make it. I do this for the look I'm about to see on all your faces. Cause every time I drop, I got them saying goodness gracious. When will he stop? Never. When will you pop? Never. You lying on your raps, the truth is that you're not better. You couldn't fuck with my notebooks from when I'm 17. I had it jumping like a trampoline, time to apply pressure. Don't get me started on these DJs, man. You pay them enough to put your shit on replay, man. This shit is backwards. I should crack your Dutch and stuff your guts in the backwards. Call this shit a movie cause they're all a bunch of actors. Acting a part, playing a role. You coming to my island, first you check in and you pay the toll. That verse, everybody, fuck your borough. Dog, I'll blow your fucking taco meat out your sombrero. I'm coming for you, and you too. Beat your ass, then I'll put that shit on YouTube.
Woo!
Fuck out of here.
Yo, every 16 that he drops is fire.
Crazy.
Every 16.
Yo, you're welcome to Bernie's View. My man Shallon's funny guy,
Yo,
the
what's
one and
going on?
only. Welcome
Bernie, I
to the
appreciate
show
you.
up on Reflex Radio. We just had to start it off with our man, the truth
Had
there.
to set the energy right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we
We
do
had to
it.
set the energy right.
Facts. So, welcome to the show, my guy. How are you? How's
I'm
everything?
good. I'm good.
Welcome
It's
back to New York. I know you got back
Sunday.
like a month or two ago, but welcome back.
Yeah. Shout out to Florida.
Okay, yeah, I seen you doing funny things
Shout
out
out to
there.
Port St. Lucie, Florida. Everybody I met down there. Much love. Thank you for the support always.
Florida people loved you?
Yeah, when I went down there, I made those videos like about transitioning, and there's so many New Yorkers down there that came and they transitioned. So when I started using that content on the TikTok, really, TikTok blew up down there. That's where my TikTok actually. I went down there, I had like, what happened? I had maybe 16,000 followers. I came back, I had over 50,000
You're over 50,000 right now.
on TikTok. Yeah,
Wow.
over 25 million views.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
And what do you got on Instagram?
Instagram, I'm at almost 22.
22K.
Yeah, almost 22.
Whew. See, that's for comedy. Like,
Wait.
it sounds
Oh,
it sounds so difficult to do that. Like,
Yeah,
as
I
a,
think
you
I
know,
just
because
messed
there's
that
a
up.
lot of people trying to, you know what I mean, trying to do
Actually,
that.
I'm at 23.1.
23
I
one.
forget,
Good for
to be
you.
honest
Like,
with
good for you.
I don't do it for the followers. I just do it for the.
Now with that following, is that the certain numbers that will companies hit you up and be like, "Yo, do something this for us"? Have you gotten those
that happened
DMs yet or
recently.
whatever?
Coming back to New York, that started happening.
Those little things is what you need to start
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
And
It's very
exactly,
beneficial.
exactly. So tell me, how did you get into this comedy thing?
To be honest with you, man, I was always doing comedy and just in my life. You know what I'm saying? Everything was just funny. Everything I did was just funny. I was just a funny person.
Gotcha. And then
It
you
was just
download
natural.
social media and
Yeah, well, I was always on social media. People always told me that I was too much on social media, but then I broke out and made a separate social media for my comedy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I think I started following probably when we started this show, when it was originally live with Bernie and Bugs, and I started being more active on social media, and me and Bugs were immediately hooked on Shallon's
Yeah,
funny
you guys
guy.
were talking about me in the show with Truth.
Yeah, for
on
sure.
live, you guys were pulling up my Instagram, watching videos, talking about my page. So
Definitely
thank you.
did.
I appreciated
Definitely did. So we were tapped in at that time.
Yeah.
At that, were we early on that, or how? So that must have been like a year ago. So that we
like
started this about a year ago.
No, I started this like 4 years ago.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then I seen Staten Island Advance just gave you a nice write up.
Yeah. That article was awesome.
How did that come about?
Thank you to Carol too. You're awesome.
Shout out
Carol.
Staten Island Advance,
Yeah,
right?
Carol at the Advance. She did the interview and she was just awesome. She got it done.
I don't know my government Staten Island Advance, but I'd be trolling the hell out of you on online. But anyway, so when they hit you, like, how did that come about? Like, as far as you getting the write up on the Advance?
Actually, it was my guy Angelo over at Lorenzo's Pizza on
Okay.
Highland. Shout out to Lorenzo's Pizza on Highland too. If you want a good like if you miss the old L&B, like that good L&B, and you live on Staten Island, go to Lorenzo's on Allen Boulevard.
Okay, no, I didn't hear that one. The other one that was similar to LMB used to be the Square in Dungan Hills, but I believe they closed.
Yeah, but I think there's one in Annandale.
Okay, nice. I see. I grew up, born and raised out here, but for the last 2 years, me and my wife live in Jersey now.
Okay.
But born and raised out here, so
that's my end game.
Jersey, right? Yeah, I like it. It's just so different, you know. It's so different. Traffic ain't bad on Sundays out here.
I want a house in the burbs. I want to see Manhattan.
Okay, beautiful. As you should. You get any shows in Manhattan?
No, not yet.
All right. What about Staten Island? I'm sure you.
Staten Island, yeah. Staten. I've been very, very active locally. Just not really breaking out too much, going towards Manhattan. Just since I've been back from Florida, just kind of focusing on Staten Island, really.
Got you. Now tell me, like when you do a video, like there's a process to it. So like, is it like an idea, like something just happened naturally with you and your son?
To be honest with you, it's like it's just in the moment. Like something happens, like my son will do something, or like it'll be a situation where like me or my wife, or like me and my wife and me, and then like, or just anything in general with anybody, and it just in my mind, it hits, it clicks, and then I think about it, and it just I make it happen.
That's how.
Well, I'll see something. Natural. I'll be scrolling on social media, and I'll see something that inspires it. Like, because I'm not gonna lie, like it's social media. It's like it's like you can't reinvent the wheel. You just find different ways of doing it.
So right? Yeah, of course.
So if I see like a meme about like a neighborhood in Jersey, and I'm like, I could tweak that a little bit and add Staten Island in there and just make Staten Island people laugh, I'll do it that way.
Yeah, for sure. I picture it being a hard process, kind of like writing music or writing a script sometimes, though.
Yo, you know what it is?
Like when you want to get really into it.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I think the biggest thing is being like an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta be in the moment where like you know like what's useful at the time.
For sure. Yeah. And what do you think works the best for you? Like what's your best like comedic role that you do? Just the natural father thing?
Yeah, I mean, I know some comedians have that where like they're able to like go into different like characters per se. I don't really have that. I don't do any like real I mean, like I do the whole South Shore guy, like you know what I'm saying, Staten Island, like all that bullshit, like yo Woodrow no fair ones, you know what I'm saying, get stomped out. You know who the fuck my father is, you know what I'm saying, like that.
Next time you do the Woodrow ones, you gotta get the old Eminem Nike hats.
Yeah, with the shady
like
shirt,
some
like,
fresh Reebok classics.
Yeah, throw a fucking one of those.
I remember how the Woodrow kid used to dress.
Yeah. Shout out to Woodrow though. Woodrow's actually
for sure. Shout out everybody, man.
Yeah, shout out to Staten Island.
For sure. Yeah. But you dipped out of Staten Island for a little bit. When you were in Florida, like, did your following grow? Did it take like a stale moment? Or?
No, as soon as I got down there, as soon as I went down there, I did a couple of videos about like how to say water and like stuff like that, like ordering coffee instead of coffee and like shit like that, and that shit went viral. And then that was like the first month down there, and then it kind of slowed down after like 2-3 months. It kind of slowed down a little bit, and then I came back, and then it just the lady wrote an article about me coming back to New York. The people down in Florida. She was from Narcity News, I think.
See,
I might have messed that up.
Write-ups in
yeah. Somebody sent it to me. They were like, "Yo, you're in a newspaper," and it was like New Yorker gets fed up of Florida and goes back.
That's dope.
Because I did the TikTok video where it was like, "I want to go back to the dirty waters and the high taxes. I want to go back." So they did the news thing.
Did you? You didn't really like Florida as much as New York?
No, there's nothing wrong with Florida. To be honest with you, it's my family's here. Like, I mean, my wife is here. My brother, my sister, my wife, like.
New York's home.
Me and my wife, like we were so accustomed to going to parties and situations where my kids and their cousins would be there and everybody would be there. And then we go down to Florida and we had family down in Florida and it was awesome, but it was like it wasn't home. I don't know how to say that.
New York's home.
New
York's home. Facts though. But tell me, growing up, were you into comedy? Were you into like stand up?
Not really stand up. I always loved like comedy movies and shit like that, but I never really thought about doing stand up. I never had a thought where it was like, yo, I'm gonna try stand up.
What about now? Do you go back and do like some research, watch some stand up?
Oh yeah. When I really got into it, I went back. Like I was watching like old stand up videos like John Belushi and shit like that. Like
he's one of the greats.
I watched all like the old Robin Williams videos. Even I rewatched some of the Eddie Murphy. One of my favorites was Cat Williams, the Chronic. The Pimp Chronicles.
Oh, was that, the
2000,
green
with the
suit?
green,
Oh
bro.
my
That was my
God,
childhood
that
right
was
there.
the best one.
Yeah,
That was the best
yeah.
Cat Williams one.
He was like, what do you say? It looks like a Bentley until a Bentley pulls up. And you're in a
Oh, the
Chrysler
Chrysler
300. Like,
Yeah,
it's bullshit. I don't even want to be on
that.
the
I had
car.
a Chrysler 300, so I felt that one.
That shit was a Bentley, though. It looked like a Bentley.
You know what though? I had the Chrysler 300. I put the Bentley grill on it.
Did you? You went that far?
Listen, I went that far.
Right.
Listen. I put the
I
put the B on it.
Oh,
and listen,
fully committed.
no, but I wasn't committed to fronting that I had a Bentley.
Oh,
Motherfuckers didn't understand. People were like, "Yo, that's for Bernie. That B's for Bernie."
Okay.
Like,
I see
you know what I'm saying?
there.
Like people like, "Oh, you corny." I'll be like, "Yo, but I'm not trying to front that I have a Bentley. I know I got a Chrysler. That's just for Bernie right there."
Yeah,
you know
okay. I see what you did. I see what you did there.
Right.
You were able to work that.
I still felt shitted on with Cap.
What color was it though?
I had it silver.
All right.
Silver, but I had 20 deuces on that bitch.
Oh yeah,
you know?
This shit was like NBA ballers.
You know what I'm saying? I was a young man. I'm on my grown man shit now.
Yeah.
You know, don't do those shit no more.
These kids, they don't understand how it was back then.
Oh yeah,
oversized jerseys and shit.
What?
Big white tees.
Big white tees.
Fresh Air Force Ones.
So who's your favorite comedy act right now? Active.
Right now, I don't know. It's hard. I have a couple. Like I like Sebastian Maniscalco. I love him. He's hilarious.
Yo, he's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
He is.
Pete Davidson. People hate on him, but
I love Pete Davidson.
Yeah, me too.
I love Pete Davidson. I root for him. I hope he, gets up there where he's supposed to be because I feel like he should be doing more stand up. You know?
Yeah.
I was disappointed when the Netflix
agree.
came out. I thought it was a Pete Davidson thing.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
The other people were cool too, but I was just a little disappointed. I thought I was getting the Pete Davidson show.
He's a good stand up comedian.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I think he should. I hope in the future he gets back.
And he's just like blunt and
but he has like that dry humor where like he just talks and it's like you look at like, is he fucking joking right now? Is he being serious? But it's still funny if he is being serious. Kind of,
Have you gotten to be in any rooms with some of these people you admire?
Not really. I'm not there yet.
No. Gotcha. You gotta start hitting up Manhattan, like
that's what
you know what I mean.
That's
getting into those comedy
because
you never
that's
know
what I'm saying.
who's gonna
it's
pop
opportunity.
up.
I mean, I know people who've done open mics in Manhattan, and as they're walking off stage, Jerry Seinfeld's walking up. And it's like,
you never know who's gonna be.
Yeah, it's crazy. I heard that somebody actually told me recently. There's a spot in Jersey in Montclair. There's a place Montclair.
Yeah, there's Montclair, New Jersey.
There's an improv place in there. I heard that celebrities pop up in there all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking about checking that out.
You definitely should.
Yeah.
You should definitely check every avenue that you could.
Just tap in. Just tap in.
You don't know what this could turn into. You know what I'm saying? This can go from social media to you being the fucking next.
I hope it does.
Kevin Hart. You know.
Yo, if you're watching this and you're looking for somebody to just pick up and make famous, I'm right here.
You know.
I'm right here.
For real. Like comedic roles.
Yeah, exactly.
Skits.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in like an independent film that I'm filming. I think 2 days at the end of the month. Yeah.
Nice. Now, how'd that opportunity come about?
He DM'd me. He's like, "Yo, I'm shooting a movie on Staten Island. It's about 2 Pakistani kids on Staten Island. I don't know the story or anything yet, but he's like, I know a role, and it'll fit you perfect." And I was like, "Yo, I'm down."
That's the power of social media.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's crazy. Well, I hope that
there's networking. I mean, throw myself out there.
Did you watch? Speaking of Pakistan, did you watch what's that called, Mo on Netflix?
No. I watched the stand up. I haven't watched the show.
The show is great. I mean, it's only like 6 episodes, half hour.
Yeah, I heard everybody.
It is good. Hysterical. It's a good one. I like that one.
His stand up was good.
Really? See, I didn't even know who he was until that Netflix thing. Honestly.
Yeah, I watched his stand up, and then I saw it like the show on like when I was going through the list. I saw the show on Netflix, and I was like, oh shit. But I haven't watched it yet. I heard a lot of good things.
Yeah, Mo, it's pretty good. Mo on Netflix.
He's definitely funny. That's what it is. You need good comedians out. It's so hard these days because, bro, you get censored, and then like you gotta watch what you say, and then people get offended, and you gotta like.
It's cancel culture.
Yeah. I just wish like it goes back to when you could just say whatever the fuck you want. We can make fun of whoever you want.
Have you gotten that back? Have you gotten like those DMs like, "Hey, you're nasty. You shouldn't be doing." Like, have you ever gotten that yet?
To be honest with you, I waved the Trump flag a couple of years ago. It was it was a Saturdays for the Boys flag, and underneath was a small like Trump 2020 flag or some shit underneath. And I was waving it mad drunk in Pennsylvania. I put it on my story, and people lost it, bro. It was so bad.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
I mean,
they made an Instagram called Shallon's racist guy.
Fuck politics.
Yeah.
Fuck Trump. Fuck Biden.
Fuck the government. They're not doing shit for us.
I don't care.
None of these people are doing anything for us.
I don't care for you Democrats. I don't care if you're Republicans.
Yeah.
I don't
If you're getting paid over $100,000 to just fucking do nothing and dictate what I do with my life,
be a good person. Fuck your politics.
Exactly.
You know,
have good energy. That's
exactly.
What I'm about. If you have good energy,
that's what it is all about. So, how do you? Speaking of energy, like when you get up on stage, you said you did some stand up already out here on the island. Like, is that a nervous feeling for you, or once the crowd gets into it, the energy gets you? Like, how does that work for you when you walk on that stage?
It's nerve wracking, but it's like it everything goes off my energy, like how I present myself, how I like I'm like having a tongue twister. How I carry myself when I get on that stage is how people are going to perceive me and how they're going to look at me. So as long as I have the confidence, when the last show I did, I was so fucking nervous and I was outside, I had a couple of drinks, and it was actually the Big Nose Kates before I left with the Fifth Borough last year. And me and my brother were outside. I was talking. I was like, Mario was there, his brother was there. It was like, oh, fuck. I just got on stage, bro. And I was just myself. And it's crazy because if you're just yourself, and
and how was the crowd's reaction?
It was awesome. It was awesome. I had my family there. I had my great aunt there. It was nuts. I walked in. I didn't even know my great aunt was gonna be there. And it surprised me. I was like, oh fuck.
I love those small intimate ones because I went to like Aunt Butchie's in the South Shore years ago to watch Vic the Benedetto. I don't want to chop his name. Vic the Benedetto.
The Benedetto, yeah.
I don't. Yeah, to do a little thing while we ate dinner, and it was hysterical because it's just a small crowd, so it's just like he's talking to everybody in the room. He was with everybody, so that small setting it's a great place for the comedic acts to like really work on their craft, and it's awesome for the fan interaction because we felt like he was really in the room with us, like he's you're in a restaurant.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, something in that setting where you could like go back and forth with the person on the mic and. Yeah,
it's great. It's
like always fun
those small intimate ones. I mean, of course, you want to get to the big joints, but those small.
I don't even know if I'd be able to do that. Like I see some of these specials where it's like, they walk out on the crowd and it's like fucking like a Bill Burr special. You see those fucking stadiums he be filling up. Yeah, I love Bill Burr. But you see the stadiums he fills up, and it's like, what the fuck? Like imagine I did that.
That's crazy.
I walk out and I'm like,
now you're gonna do it.
I'll fucking do it. You know what I mean? I'll do it. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna do it. I gotta be that guy. Somebody gotta be that guy.
What do you have like something in the stash that like you're dying to do, but you're like you don't know, you don't want to offend somebody?
No. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of my boys. Shout out to the group chat. I'm shouting them out. I'm live right now. I sent shit in there, and I sent a video the other day, and it was like someone was just fucking around, like, and it was just like, yo, you're a piece of shit for that. And it was like, I'm not gonna post that. You know what I mean, I can't even talk about it right now. Fucking whatever. That's just, but yeah, shit like that. But I mean, there's certain things where like I'll think about doing it, and then like I won't do it, and I'll write it in my notes, and I just have it in like a stash, waiting for the opportunity.
God, and what's the biggest like the most viewed video you have out?
Probably the one on TikTok where I'm a New Yorker. When I moved down to Florida, I rang my Ring doorbell and I was holding 2 plates of like chicken palm and penny vodka from the place. And I was like, yo, what's up? I'm from New York. I just moved in next door. I want to say, how you doing? And I was like, I know a guy. If you need something, let me know. And shit like that. So I posted that. I got like, I'm at almost 3 million views on TikTok.
I know a guy. Because everybody comes that in.
I know a guy. I had the chicken palm and shit. It was funny.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. It was a good video, but it was like I mean, it was an opportunity, and I took it, and it was like I got almost 3 million views. And another one was my wife was dancing in the kitchen to a song, and my son was shaking his head in the living room dancing. I videoed it. That's at like 2.3 because it was a song. It was like nice. Cameron's so fat when they hit from the back. And it says, "Go bad bitch." You see my son like this, like bobbing his head in the living room. Okay. He's only like a year old. Funny. Yeah.
So what's next? Like you trying to grow the social media brand more? Or
yeah, I'm trying to grow the name. The movies. Well, yeah, I'm trying to do that, but I'm just trying to build value to the name, to Shallon's Funny Guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I did. Well,
there definitely is, but from the time I started following,
if you Google like, Shallon's Funny Guy, I have a whole page on Google. That's like great. A whole page. I have 2 published articles and then like 3 articles.
And you'd be the first thing that pops up.
I'm the first thing that pops up. My Instagram, my TikTok are the first thing that pop up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it really is. If you Google Staten Island memes and go to images, majority of the pictures of my memes that I've reposted on pages and shit. Like they blur out my name, but it's like those are my memes.
Right.
Like those are my memes. Like you stole my shit, but it's whatever. Like the Pete and Kim shit. The Pete and when they first started dating, I was doing like the Pete and Kim content. Like those memes were those shits fucking blew up.
Really?
Blew up.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Shit. That's what you need. You need the blow up. Shit.
Exposure.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to the exposure.
For sure. I want to see you do some more shows, man. I gotta pull up to your next show. Next time
Yeah,
you do a show, I
October 5th. October 5th, I'll be at Big Nose Kate's.
Big Nose Kate's,
Big Nose
October
Kate's.
5th.
Shout out to Fifth Borough Comedy.
What date is that fall on October 5th?
I think it's a fucking Wednesday.
I mean, I haven't been to Big Nose Kate's in a while. That's like a staple in Staten
Oh
Island.
yeah, it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. We're getting crazy on a Wednesday night.
All right.
Everybody's gonna be
heard
there.
it here first, yo. So other than Pete Davidson, like, dude, what are the comics on Staten Island? Oh, there's that kid, D'Alessandro.
Yeah.
He's pretty big.
Yeah, he don't answer DMs though.
He's a hater.
No, he's not a hater. I'm not gonna call him a hater, but when I first started the page, I reached out to like all local people, and some people answered, and I spoke with, and he was just one of the people that didn't answer.
Like the Staten Island rappers, they all for themselves.
Yeah.
But
a lot of them unfollow me. They'll follow me, and then I'll follow them back, and then they unfollow me. I'm like, what the fuck
is there
shit is that?
Who I can't think of any names. Like who else is a comedic guy from Staten Island? Oh, the Saturday Night Live kid. There's a kid he's funny.
Colin.
Colin?
I don't want to mess his name up.
I mean, I already did probably.
He's from Great Hills. He did that movie, the swim.
All right, so we got him. He's on Saturday Night Live.
We got him.
D'Alessandro. Who else? Staten Island Comedy, man. Come on. We really don't got it, bro.
No.
Really?
Fuck.
I'm Pete Davidson.
I'm drawing blanks right now. I mean, we have a bunch of people on like social media. Like the kid Jojo Scalata. He's been blowing up on social media. His brother, I think his brother did the Mariners. The Mariners.
Okay.
And they actually got reposted by them over there on the other side of the United States.
Do you find this like do you enjoy doing this, or is it more like a job to you? Like
no, it's definitely not a job. It's definitely not a job. I mean, lately it's been feeling like a job because I'm looking to actually like go legit with the brand. Like I'm looking to like I'm talking about like turn like Sean's Funny Guy into like a LLC and like fucking
right. Like, you have merch out and stuff.
Yeah, I have merch. I bought the domain, so I have Sean'sFunnyGuy.com. Like you go to my website, I have an about me, I have fucking pictures and all that, my upcoming events, like I have all that. I do it all on my own too. I built my own website. This is a one-man show. I do my own videos, editing, videoing. I mean, my wife does some of my videoing too. Like when I did the sandwich shop video, shout out to my wife. She was my camera guy.
All right.
She killed it too.
Nice. Have you been approached by like any company or management agent like saying, "Hey, let me represent you"?
No.
If
I don't even know if I would bite onto something like that.
I was gonna ask that. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, unless they come with like a great opportunity, right? I mean,
yeah. If financially, if it's a great opportunity financially, I can't say no to that.
Right, but even I think at this day and age, you don't even need it, bro. With social media, you could get your name out. Like you said, you got 25 million on one video.
Yeah.
On TikTok. If you could just
my followers are real. Like that's what it is too.
No fake analytics.
No, but like I've been doing this for almost 5 years. Like my shit is like it's just me grinding and building my shit from me.
Yeah. I hate that shit when people like
they come out of nowhere and then all of a sudden they have 20,000 followers.
Like pictures posted 30 seconds, I got 150 likes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man, that fake shit is whack. Because then you don't know who organically fucks with you.
A lot of these celebrities, their shit's fake too.
For sure. I mean, when people bought their followers, Khaled got zapped. I mean, talking years ago, like 10 years ago, when that buying follower shit was first real, Khaled bought it. It was before like Snapchat, before he really big up. He had an Instagram, and he got zapped, and it went from like 5 million to 50K because they did like a zap on all the fake followers.
That's awesome.
All right, but now I'm sure all his shit's organic because after Snapchat, he was a household name.
Yeah, that key shit, right? Major
key. Major key.
They gave him the icon, right? The key icon.
Yeah,
and he had a fucking DJ Khaled icon.
Dude,
on
if
Snapchat.
It wasn't for Snapchat, I don't think he'd be as big as he is right now. Like, I really think that social, him just being
and Fat
on
Joe.
the jet skis and Fat Joe. But you know what? I fuck with Fat Joe's podcast.
Yo, Fat Joe, I like his podcast too because it's real.
It's real. In fact, he just gives it to you real. Exactly.
Real.
And he's I think he's very underrated, one of the top rappers.
My favorite, the whole shit that came out of the last like the whole pandemic is the slogan like yesterday's price is not today's price.
That's fucking
that shit.
great.
I use that slogan for everything.
Fucking
yesterday's price is not today's price. The price went up.
So talk to me about music for a minute.
Price went up.
What'd you grow up listening to? Let's talk about music for a minute.
Hip hop. I was only hip hop. My wife hates it because she likes like Tom Petty and all that. Like, which I moved down to Florida and I got in touch with like my suburban white kid side. You know what I'm saying? I got in touch with that, but yeah, I grew up on straight hip hop. Tupac, best rapper that ever walked this earth in my eyes.
Okay.
Tupac, I was a big Tupac fan. I was a big Game fan. The whole G Unit movement. I was a G Unit fan with Beg for Mercy, but then once the whole G Unit and Black Wall Street started, I was a Game fan. 300 bars and running. I know every word.
Did you fuck with his new album, Dramatic? Yeah.
You know what? Every song is good except for that Eminem song.
I didn't love it.
But it's like, yo, why? You know why? Because it's like, I feel like it's only for attention.
Yeah.
Because he saw what happened with MGK, and now MGK blew up off that little beef that he had with him. I think he's hoping to get something like that.
But MGK is garbage.
Garbage, right? He fucking paints his nails now, and he fucking raps with Blink.
I think he's a rocker now.
Yeah, he doesn't even rap. I don't think
he's a weirdo. I never was a fan.
I was a fan back in like 2010, before like when Wild Boy first dropped, and I started looking at like the Cleveland shit and like his like underground shit. But that was like fucking 12 years ago.
Yeah, I was never a fan of MGK, honestly. And then after he dissed Eminem and I would kill shot, I was like, I'm never listening to this guy.
I was a big Mac Miller fan. Shout out to the fucking rest in peace to Mac Miller. I'm gonna say shout out to Mac Miller too. But
my favorite Mac Miller song is that one off of Macadelic with him and Juicy J. I can't think of it.
Oh my
god! Oh man, bro, that shit is my shit.
I can't think of the name.
That is a great song though. But yeah, Mac Miller, Juicy J.
I was upset when he died. I was genuinely upset when he died. I was upset.
Lucky ass bitch.
Lucky ass bitch.
That was a great song. Great messages, Mac Miller. That was crazy. So,
yeah, I was a big Tupac fan. Out hip hop now, I like definitely J. Cole. J. Cole's on that list right now.
Definitely, I
was
agree
a big
with
Pop. I'm still a big Pop, but Pop Smoke when he was alive, like that was. I got in touch. I worked in that area in Canarsie. I was an exterminator, so I actually met his boy Ross Swish.
Gotcha.
When they were filming a video in one of the gas stations.
Oh,
yeah. So I went to the Pop Smoke Memorial and everything in my fucking Terminex gear when they had the pearl white horse. Like I was front row to the whole fucking.
That's crazy.
His body was like 10 feet from me in the carriage.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have liked to see. I really didn't. I'm not gonna front and say like I listened to him a lot because I really didn't. But I from what I was hearing and everybody I know he was buzzing. Everybody kept telling me, "Oh, listen to Pop Smoke, listen to Pop Smoke." But I could see like now, like, yo, he would have really been something. Like he would have really been like
he died on my son's birthday. We were in Disney.
Yo,
I was the drive down to Disney and we were listening to his album just dropped. The Meet the Woo 2 just dropped before that.
Word.
So we were listening to it the whole ride down to Florida. I had my kids listening to everything. Dior, my son loves Dior. And then on my son's birthday, the day we were leaving Florida is when I woke up and saw that he was
That's crazy.
He was crazy. He was a real dude. Like, I mean, he died. Like, I mean, people say it's stupid, but like that's just who he was. Like, I mean, he wasn't giving up his chain. Like, no matter they say that's what happened. They had the gun on him and he refused to give it up. And the struggle happened. But
that shit is crazy, man. LA is a crazy place.
Yeah. It's crazy. These rappers go there, bro, and they don't even look what happened to PNB recently.
That's wild, and he's just eating waffles, bro. Yeah, crazy. So sad.
Speaking of Game, remember that old song by the Game? They somebody went back and reposted the lyrics of it was about that spot,
saying "Don't go to Roscoe's," and he says, "Give up your chain."
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like saying, "Give it up," because
his girl, bro. Why the fuck would she post the address, the location? She tagged their location while they were still there.
Or you're supposed to do that after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Once you leave, then you.
I get it. You want to shout out the spot. I mean, it's a hood spot. I mean, show people you were at the spot.
Right.
Take it after you leave.
After you leave, you got to post.
Why would you chance that?
Bro, it's crazy.
Same thing with XXX. He was down in Florida withdrawing $15,000 with no security.
Trying to buy dirt bikes.
Yeah, driving an I-8 around like no security, nothing.
Sad, man. It's sad. It's such a crazy game, man.
Yeah. Yo, the days are different, bro. Remember back in the day where it was like Biggie and Pac got killed. Like if Big L got killed, like it was like, yo, you were somebody if you got killed.
Right.
Now it's like, yo, everybody not everybody, but like,
crazy.
Bro, it's so easy for you to just.
And this kid almost got killed. little TJ.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see he's okay though, because
I like
he
TJ.
got a big future ahead of him.
Yeah, I saw somebody post a picture with him and 50 Cent, and it was like, yo, they about to drop Many Men Part 2. I was like, yo, that'd be fire.
So he dropped the Many Men freestyle or whatever.
Oh, so he did drop something?
He did drop something.
Oh,
and it's
shit,
just like a freestyle.
I'm not in tune.
And apparently, I was listening to it and I was hearing, maybe I missed it, but apparently he went at, I don't know if it was A Boogie or Don Q, but Don Q already got a response over what song is it?
I'm missing this. We got rap beef. We got an active rap beef.
What song is it that Don Q just put out?
Get the fuck out of here. How am I not this?
I don't know. So it's like the 50 Cent. I don't know who shot you. I don't know who stabbed you. I don't know who robbed you. Like so Don Q.
You think I do because you know how my squad.
Exactly. Yeah. So this TJ just put out Many Men, and apparently that's a diss towards, I don't know, A Boogie or Don Q, and Don Q came back with, I don't know.
Yo, Don Q is I
love that's why I love like rappers like The Truth on the Come, because that's like my type of rap, like that nitty gritty New York sound,
Davies,
like that.
Davies,
my favorite. I'm
Davies
so happy you just said his name, bro, because that's like one of my favorite rappers.
He said, only body talking my type of shit is Don Q. Flex with the bomb.
Woo!
Yo, Davies, bro, I've been listening to Davies since like 2013, bro. Yo, Davies
earlier to me.
Fire,
I was put on to Davies Hate Me Now mixtape.
Yeah,
so that was like 2015.
Yeah.
Hate Me Now mixtape.
So yeah, I'm mistaken. It was 2015.
2013
was Montana 300. When I got put on the Montana 300.
I was never big into that. And now you know anybody
Chicago
I was
drill?
never really into any of them.
Oh, yo,
I'm gonna be honest.
His Chicago freestyle, yo, he killed it.
Yeah, I was never really into the Chicago drill scene, honestly.
He's like Ben Big Papa. Yo, he's nasty, bro. But Davies is far, bro. The one of my favorite shits is the album with him and Styles.
Yes,
bro.
Beloved.
He fucking connects with them. When they did that song, Everything's Lit. The back in the day, it was like, yo,
so underrated,
bro. Yeah. You know who else is fire too? Nino Man.
Nino Man is fire. Word.
Nino Man is fire.
What do you think about my boy Millies?
Yo, to be honest with you, I feel like everything's the same.
Yeah,
I feel like every song's the same with him. I don't know.
What about the current Jim Jones?
I know that song Banging.
Listen,
banging on the east, they was banging on the west.
Yeah.
In jail, they was banging on the west.
Yo, Jim Jones recently
almost went to jail, was banging on the
That's a classic, but instant classic.
Say? I made that banging shit
nasty.
Cause yo, that was Jim Jones, bro. They had me wearing fucking Arrow pastel shorts with bike chains.
I think honestly, he currently is one of the best like top lyricists, Jim Jones, and like you need to just go back to like his latest two mixtapes because he's been putting out for the last 2 years. Lloyd Banks too, he just put out a mixtape.
That's what I'm saying. These are people like Jadakiss, like if they drop something, it's gonna be fire. Like the Jada and Fabulous. Buddy and Jason, fire. The chemistry, the Uncle Murder and Mano, fire. Like the chemistry between certain people is like same thing like A Boogie and Don Q. Like just the chemistry is fire.
And even the Drake and Future, because I wasn't even a fan of Future. I'm not a big Future fan.
I'm not.
And then that album though is fire. That really has like no skips except.
Yo, you know what's funny is one of the most played playlists on my phone is probably the Drake and Future playlist.
Really?
Yeah, the guest list on Apple Music of them too. They have 5 songs together because it shows everything. Like the songs with Lil Wayne, like "Oh My Bitch Love You," like, all that shit. Yo, Lil Wayne, bro. Right now, if I had to pick number 1 best rapper alive, is Lil Wayne.
I can't argue with that. I mean, my number 1 is Jay-Z, but I can't argue with that.
I'm not a Jay fan.
You're from New York.
I'm not a Jay. You
were born in Brooklyn?
I'm a Nas fan.
You were born in Brooklyn?
I was born in Brooklyn, yeah.
And you're not a
Sheepshead Bay.
You're not a Jay-Z fan?
Nah, not Jay-Z.
Can you tell me,
bro, I'm not even a Biggie fan.
Can you tell me what it is about Jay that you're not a fan?
There's nothing about Jay. It's just that when I was younger, I was so easily manipulated, and the whole beef with him and Nas was like I picked a side.
Biased.
I picked a side. Yeah, I was very biased. Same thing with Biggie and Pac. I'm such a Pac fan
okay.
that like I can't bring myself.
I can't be mad.
I'm not gonna say Biggie's not good. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out like Biggie, one of the best rappers ever.
Sure.
But in my eyes, Pac was better. I mean, I can't help that I have that point of view.
But because of the content or because of the bars?
Because of the shit that hit me. Like the shit, like, yo, Dear Mama will bring tears to my eyes. I don't know. I lost my mom at a young age, so I don't know if it's because of that. But yo, Pac, just like his songs, like Brenda's Got a Baby, like shit that you listen to is like, I'm not saying that Biggie didn't have songs like that, but just Pac hit me different.
Yeah, no, because he had those type of songs in his catalog for sure. So as far as like
same thing with
artistry,
Jay and Nas. I don't know. I connected more with Nas.
As far as like the substance in the songs, I feel you. But as far as just like bar for bar making you like, whoa, I think it was Jay for me. But if sometimes when I'm driving in the car, I do want to put on that Nas playlist and just hear him talk.
But yo, Jay songs I like listening to the Black Album.
The Black Album's a fucking classic.
I like listening to the Black Album. Like, I go to Black Album, listen to it. Like, what's the song? The fucking when he was like when he talked about his dad, where he was like talking about his
I forget the name of it.
Dad, can we crack sales? Put that in the eggshell.
Right.
That shit. I like Jay. It's just New York rap. I like New York rap.
Yeah,
the South killed it.
That's my favorite. Yeah, I mean,
I'm a big Lil Wayne fan, but Lil Wayne played a big part in that.
Yeah, but he has such like his own sound. Like my favorite era was like probably like that 07 to 2010 Lil Wayne mixtape era when he had the Can't Feel My Face with Jewels. Then he had all the shit with Drama, the dedications. Like that era of Lil Wayne. Like nobody could fuck with Wayne at that time, bro.
Yeah, Sorry for Wait.
Sorry for Wait when he ate all y'all beats.
Yeah, yo, that was my favorite thing about Lil Wayne was like, yo, the beat and that song was good, but then you heard Wayne's version. It was like, yo, you could never look at that song again.
What the fuck did he
like
just say?
The song Shirt Thing. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, every time that song comes on, the first thing I think about is fuck, this isn't the Lil Wayne version. But I love that. Yeah, it's just I'm a diehard Lil Wayne fan. The song on Khaled's album, the fucking God Did song with him, Jay, and Khaled, bro. I love that song with Ross. But the shit that he said, like he was like face tats, Apex, I'm the Apex. I made the game what it is. I can say, yo, it's so true.
I tell you what song put me on somewhere. So I was a very biased against down south rappers at the time. I was just only would listen to New York, right? I was headed to a Giants game one day. And at this time, I was in the phase of going to clubs too. So I was listening to a lot of house music. So I had like club music playing in my car. My boy was like, yo, just give Lil Wayne a chance. Put this song on, right? And it was the song after that song, Georgia Bush. And you have to wait like a minute and then it comes on. And
like,
Knock
If You
money,
Buck.
No, money, get a dollar. I heard that and I was forever a Lil Wayne fan. But that was like, I knew Lil Wayne from back in the day.
Ass, no homo, but I'm rich.
Yes.
Go get surgery and put some diamonds in
my wrist. And then they run it back. That song made me be like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with this guy. And from then on, that's
the Knock If You Buck.
That's what it's called?
No. But you know the Knock If You Buck? But he's like,
Knock If You Buck, boy.
Like, but Lil Wayne remixed that. I can't think of the words right now. But yeah, that era was fire, bro. That era was.
My point was just like that.
That was my junior high school. Like going into high school, it was like that was. I was a big Lil Wayne fan. That's all I listened to was Lil Wayne because he was on the fucking all the DJ Khaled songs. He was killing it. It was just like.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Port Richmond freshman year, and then I went to Tottenville. Shout out to Port Richmond and Tottenville, but shout out to Tottenville. That was my home right there. I'm a pirate, if you want to get technical.
Okay, I don't know. I went
shout out to Mr. Trumanaro too. That was the.
I did Peters, Newdorp, Francis. So shout out to Francis.
Okay. My brother went to one. Francis,
best high school.
Oh yeah.
They closed now, but
what is it now? It's
I believe it's a Jewish school. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know they closed it down. That was one right there in Great Hills.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people. Francis was like that school you went to when like Tottenville got sick of you.
Yeah. I went to 2 before that. So
like what are we gonna do with this kid?
It was like boot camp or Francis. Francis.
If you're from Staten Island and you didn't do good in high school and you wanted to hang out and cut school and you wanted to mess up, you got sent somewhere. Like
Francis or Richmond Prep.
Richmond Prep, yeah. Shout out to Richmond Prep too. That was like a house on Howard Boulevard. Like, you were so bad you had to check your phone in a house and get locked into a fucking bedroom and learn. That's crazy, but see, this is the content I love talking about because this is the shit that if you're from Staten Island, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, 100%. Like when I make a joke about going to ShopRite and you got to stand on that fucking line for 25 minutes to get your cold cuts, people are gonna register in their mind and be like, "Yo, I do that once a week,
all the time." Trying to find.
Oh, this is nice in here, man.
You like the studio setup?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, we welcome back any fucking time, bro. We were supposed to have another special guest in the building, but maybe he'll come back next time.
Yeah. Shout out to the truth.
So speaking of high school,
I'm not gonna say names, but shout out to the truth.
When you were in high school, were you doing comedy shit?
Nah, to be honest with you, I thought I was gonna be a rapper.
Really?
Yeah. I thought I was gonna be a rapper.
Sounds funny. I got bars.
Yo, I do got bars, bro. I do got bars.
Really?
Yeah.
So why ain't you in the booth when the truth is in there?
Yo, I do have. Yo, I be sending them shit like because I have in my notes, bro.
Because I heard a zooted verse. Oh wait, why am I? It's getting warm in here. Speaking of which, zooted, my man.
zooted verse.
I heard a zooted verse, bro. Shout out zooted. I'm repping today.
Oh, you talking about he spits?
Yeah.
Ooh, yo, I could get in the mic and spit.
I heard a
something.
zooted verse.
I have.
Shout out my man Zooted.
I have bars. You know what I'm saying? I have bars.
Listen,
I got a song that I made about like recovery and like drugs and shit like that. Yo, the song is
so
fire.
recently?
No, I made it like when I got clean like 7 years ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
well, yo, shout out to you for getting clean. Like, just to talk about that for a second, because I mean we don't gotta get into it, but like, we from Staten Island, and it's just like it's so many friends of mine, whether I lost them just being a friend, lost them, they gone, lost them, however, like
rest in peace.
It's just growing up in Staten Island is just so crazy. So like to hear your story, I didn't know you personally, I didn't see your story, but to hear your story and then to see where you're at now, bro, like salute to you. Like
thank you.
Keep it going, man. That's it. That's an inspiration for anybody else that you know is struggling with something, man. Because we come from an island that's, you know, it's not a bad place, bro. Just people make bad decisions. No one's a bad person. People just make bad decisions and get stuck. And everybody deserves that second chance. And I'm glad you got it, because we wouldn't see Shallon's funny guy if you didn't. So
that's true.
Salute to you, brother.
That's true. You know what it is? I look at it like people in Brooklyn or people who grew up in like the hood. Like they lose people to like gang violence and shit like that. Like living on the South Shore of Staten Island, like I've lost people to drugs. Like I'm saying, like it's like it sucks if we lost people at a young age. And rest in peace to everybody we lost. You know what I'm saying? I lost my mother to drugs. I wear around my neck. I lost her to drugs when I was 15. Yeah, she was she fought that fight also. Some of us lose, some of us win. But you gotta wake up every day and fight it again. Shout out to everybody who's fighting that fight.
Definitely. Serenity.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, man. Congrats to you though. Like salute, like for real. Keep it going.
I'm from Staten Island. Some people know about that. Some people don't.
No, yeah. I mean, it's a tough place because you start seeing it at an early young age. You start seeing the shit in like high school, and then it's like after
junior high school.
I believe it. I believe it. You know, and it's just, you know, once we get into our 20s, it's like some people go left, some people go right,
some people grow up, some people stay stuck.
You know, but yeah, man. To everybody that's in that fight, just keep going, because right here is an inspiration that you could change your whole fucking life around and make it something completely positive, you know? So for real, keep fighting that fight.
Well, Joe, if you're watching this and if you're going through and you're struggling and you need somebody to kind of help you, I know a lot of people. I'm still in contact with a lot of people. Like, yo, shout out to Dynamite. If you have any kids or anybody who's an adolescent who needs help, Dynamite in Brooklyn, great place. I went through Dynamite. I went upstate. It's life-changing.
That's fucking beautiful.
It's not your standard approach onto addiction. It teaches kids and young adults how to kind of like reprogram their minds. You get a job, you start working every day, and like you mentally change who you are. Some people say it's a little strict. You know what I mean? There's harsh punishment. It's not physical.
It might have to be strict, right?
Yeah, it has to be strict. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing stupid stuff. They'd make me go outside and shovel or like go chop the ice on the walkway. I'd be out there with an ice pick for 6 hours freezing. I had to do it.
All right.
You're looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm not even joking.
No, I believe you. You here now though, so it's a beautiful thing. Like,
but it wasn't like they weren't like. I mean, I was also on landscaping, so like that was my job. I had to get rid of the ice in the winter.
Gotcha.
I was on landscaping.
Shout out to the store, bought some ice melter, and not even told.
Yeah, no, we used dirt. Not even salt. We used to throw dirt on the ice.
Damn.
Yeah, dirt.
Yo, that's your
South
there's some material.
It was upstate, South Fallsburg, upstate. And you know what's crazy? Because there's a lot of people on Staten Island who got in trouble at a young age. And Dynamite was the place that Judge Mars loved sending kids to if you were adolescent. So a lot of kids, when I talk that shit, they're like, yo, you went to Dynamite? Like, I was in Dynamite. You know what I mean? When I was at the Zuda thing recently, I was hanging out with a friend. He was like, yo, I went to Dynamite the month after you left. And like when I went up there, everybody knew who you were and this and that. It's like, oh, it's crazy.
Shit, Judge Myers sending everybody out there.
Yeah. Shout out to Judge Myers too. Yo, when I made that meme recently about Judge Myers, bro, people fucking lost it, bro. I showed him standing behind the chair. I was like, yo, if you saw Judge Myers standing behind the chair, you were going to jail. That was a wrong day. He was waiting to send you to jail.
I got community service.
You got community service?
I got community service. I had to go pick up garbage by Tottenville High School.
Did you have a public offender? Or you actually hired a lawyer?
I had the public offender, but I had a family friend who knew the public defender.
Okay.
So I kind of got lucky.
Which on Staten Island, you always know a guy.
You know, It was just some bullshit too. It was just some bullshit. You know these Staten Island cops.
I did community service for graffiti. They made me go around and paint.
The other kid that I was with was doing it. Was in there for graffiti, bro. Was it you? This was like 2000 shit, fucking 8.
Yo, that's crazy. In Great Hills. We were in a van. You were driving us around and painting over the fences.
No, I had to pick up garbage by the time.
I was gonna say we had community service.
Nah, but the kid I was in had to do it because of graffiti. But now,
did you work the parade in Great Hills for community service?
No,
I had to work the parade where we had to do help pick up the garbage and shit like that.
Nah, you know, like the woods across the street from Tottenville High School.
Yeah, no, I did that too.
I had to do circles around that blocks for days and pick up garbage.
Where the bike trails were?
Kinda, yeah.
I did that.
No, we might have been there, bro.
Yo, that's crazy. 2008 too. Yeah, 2016.
Yeah, 9, something like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy.
I think we might have been together at community service. Look at that on live TV. We just found out. That's how small Staten Island is, though.
It really is.
See that's a classic situation of what happens on Staten Island.
It is.
Somehow we talk about an uncle, and it's like, oh my god, you fucking know Steve? I know Steve. Steve is my sister's brother-in-law. It's like, bro, we're fucking cousins.
You got a guy. I got a guy. We all got a guy.
Everybody's a cousin on Staten. That's my cousin.
It's crazy. It's like we're all Albanian.
Yeah. They reached out to somebody reached out to me on my page one day, and he was like, "Yo, can you please make a meme about like Midland or like the Albanians over there?" So I made that
like
meme.
how they're all cousins.
No. I made that meme about the Dunkin' Donuts, and it was like, I've never been to Albania, but I've been to this Dunkin' Donuts. It's pretty much the same thing, bro. People fucking lost it, bro. The kid messaged me. He was like, "Thank you so much." He was like, "Can you please give us another one?" So I'm gonna do another one.
Yeah, you know what? Shout out to all the Albanian kids in New York Beach and Midland Beach, because I went to high school with all of them. You're all mad cool. I love all y'all.
Yo, speaking of, if you go to Rossville Pizza, it's owned by an Albanian family, and they make a fire vodka pie.
You know what? We got so much good food on Staten Island.
Yeah. I feel Staten Island got the best pizza.
Yeah, no.
In New York City, I'm saying like New York postings that we have the best peanuts. I think we have the best.
Give me a top 3 pizzerias on Staten Island.
Top 3 pizzerias right off the head is Nona's in Great Hills. That's a fucking staple always.
Okay.
Danino's.
Okay.
And Lorenzo's.
Where's Lorenzo's?
Lorenzo's when it's on Highland Boulevard. That's my guy, so I'm always gonna. He's in my top 3 no matter what. That's my guy. He's family. I'm
gonna go Danino's 1.
Yeah.
You might get mad at me. I'm gonna go Lee's Tavern 2.
Okay. Lee's Tavern is good. I'm not gonna say Lee's Tavern is bad, bro.
And then
that's on your top list.
Then 3. I don't know. A lot of them. I got maybe Brothers.
All right. That's where I got. No, I'm joking. Yo, Brothers got a really good system.
You know what? I'm gonna put forget Brothers. I'm gonna put number 3 as Classic Pizzeria in New York, right by the train station, just because they OG, they a staple in my neighborhood. I haven't been there in a long time, but I gotta check you guys out again. But Classic in New York.
Nice. They had the Villamonte in New York for a
little Villamonte on New York Lane, bro.
Yeah. They just closed the one in VG. I grew up in Village Green, so in Arden Heights.
By the mall there, kind of.
No, Village Greens was on Arden Avenue. Oh no, that's Villamonte too by the mall. That's another one. They had 4 of them.
Fucking Staten Island.
Villamonte. You ever see that old commercial? Gino's Pizza. Come have dinner. He works at that Villamonte by the mall.
Oh man,
yeah, you can go see Gino. Go to Villamonte's by the mall.
Gino,
come over for dinner.
That's you should be doing like.
Yo, I did. I did a video. I put a video like that, and I put in me on the phone. You know, when you call in,
right.
It's like, really, and like I voiced over me in the video, and I put it on my story, and people messaged me. They were like, "Bro, I remember that fucking guy."
Well,
but it's shit like that. Like
I can see you doing something in what's the other spot on New York Lane? My man with the roast beef, John's.
Oh, John's Deli, bro. Shout out to John. He's not there no more. He's on Highland Boulevard.
I moved to Jersey.
Yo, that's my guy. That's my boy Ralph. Shout out to John's Deli, hands down, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I miss when I used to live in New York back in the day. I miss going
sandwiches, yo, roast beef, that gravy. It looks like car oil, like motor oil.
Yeah, motor oil.
I'll drink it.
I used to.
My wife's like, "You're nuts." I'm dipping my potato croquettes in it.
When we were 17 and first started driving, we would go to Brooklyn just to go to John's Deli, just to go to L&B, just to go to Rollin' Rose.
I'd drive past L&B and go right to John's Deli. It was either John's Deli or Rollin' Roaster I was going for.
Or I need to go to Brooklyn.
Yeah. You saw Rollin' Roaster got rid of the circle wedges.
Nah, Rollin' Roaster needs to get rid of the pizza.
You got a free pizza though. I always spent over $35.
Nah, they should give you a free roast beef, but that's what they're famous for. So if it's your birthday, they should give you, or at least.
If it's your birthday, you get a free pie, right?
You get a free pie.
Yeah.
Right, either give me a free like fries and cheese, like a
need to get rid of that pizza. Yo, you know what pizza's good, low key, is Chuck E. Cheese. They make a fire pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I never had, so I
just
don't
had
know.
my son's birthday there.
I don't have kids, so not yet. So I haven't been there.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a party yet.
Good for you. You don't have kids.
Yeah, not yet.
Actually,
not
no,
yet.
let me not say that. I'm sorry. You know, some people like can't have kids, and I say shit like that, and I feel like a jerk off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, it's in God's hands, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking. What else?
It's a life sentence. Don't remember that.
Facts.
No, I love my kids. I love my kids. I love my wife. But you know what I mean?
As you should, man. Hold on, we got.
Well, somebody's tapping in.
I didn't. My man Frank Nitty. I don't know if you ever met Frank Nitty. If you ever had the honor of meeting Frank Nitty, he is a great fucking rapper. One of the best.
Yeah. Fire. He was just on your show recently.
Yeah, he's in this building all the time. My man Frank Nitty. He works here. Nah, that's my guy though. He's always up here showing love. Shout out to him though. He was tuned in. Facts though. Oh, he see Bob's Pizza. My man Frankie.
Wait, what is it on Facebook?
I believe this is the YouTube. Yeah, on the YouTube. I didn't send you the. I didn't send you.
I got it right here.
The link, you know. Bob's Frank Nitty. What's happening?
I'm slagging.
So
shout out to Frank Nitty too, bro. You know what's crazy is I posted him one day, and my cousin messaged me. She's like, "You know him?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I went to high school with him." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
All right, Staten Island OG.
Yeah. That's what that's another Staten Island thing right there. Oh, you wouldn't know him? I went to high school with him.
Word, facts. So you said October
5th. Yeah, I'll be at Big Nose Kate's 8 p.m. with
Big
the Fifth Borough
Nose
Comedy
Kate's
Festival.
October 5th. Where can they gotta get tickets, or they just go get at the door? Pay the door?
You reserve a seat, but they got tickets at the door.
Oh, so limited seating.
Yeah. Because if you've been to Big Nose Kate's, you know that it's not like a big place, so you know that.
You gonna be in the back or inside? No,
I'm in the front.
Not in a long time.
You walk in. The stage is like right to the left when you walk in, and then you get the whole room. They set up tables.
Yes, because I remember when I used to hang out in Big Nose Kate's, people would be covering
25-cent wings back in the day,
and whatever artist they somebody rapping over. Yeah. Facts.
They had 25-cent wings back in the day. I think it was Mondays and Thursdays.
Well, when you're there, you should bring them back. You know,
but just the economy these days, bro. It's gonna be fucking $1.50 wings. No, I'm joking.
Did you do there that night? Or they have other acts?
No. It's the whole Fifth Borough Comedy. They're doing like kind of like a small local tour. Like they do it every year.
Wait, so fifth? Can you just
the fifth
explain
Borough,
what that is for people who don't know what that is? That I don't know what that.
The Fifth Borough Comedy Festival. It's the comedy. I don't know how to explain. It's like local comedians. They come together, and every year they go out and do local venues.
Dope.
And it's you can follow them on Instagram, Fifth Borough Comedy, and they're at the Hop Shop, Big Nose Kate's. I think they're in the city a little bit. They have a couple of Jersey mics. It's just like in a span of like the end of the year, they do like a string of open mics, and they just start hitting around the city and stuff like that.
Dope.
He asked me which one I wanted to be on, and I picked Big Nose Kate's because that was the only South Shore one, and I'm a staple in the South Shore.
You know, and so is Big Nose Kate's.
Yeah, and I got a lot of people who like maybe don't drive or can't get around, so like it's easier for them to get there.
For me, right over the bridge.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got so many people coming too. People reached out like I haven't spoken to, and they're like, "Yo, I'll be there. I'll see you." And I'm like, "All right, cool."
Dope.
Yeah.
All right. And also October 5th at Big Nose Kate's. Fucking reserve your seats there.
Yeah, you better be there.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be in the building for sure.
Yeah, we in the building.
So, where can they find you at on the social? Let them know.
Challenge Funny Guy. I'm on Instagram, TikTok. Not really so much on YouTube. I mean, you can find videos of me on YouTube. I got videos of me and my kids, my wife. It's just more to have fun on YouTube. But
YouTube, I feel like it's a little more work.
It is, but it's like, I don't know. I'm very unfamiliar with how YouTube algorithm works. So
you might need it though. I feel in your field you might need it.
So I have
just
it.
like a rapper.
So I made it. So I have it. You know what I mean? So it's there. It's like when you look me up on Google, like you can go to like YouTube pops up everything. I think I have a LinkedIn. I think I made a LinkedIn one day.
I feel like we should FaceTime. But
he might be driving.
True.
Yeah, I think he's driving. He had a long drive. He had a long night, actually.
Facts. But you know what? Let's end it on another one of his tracks then. But thank you for joining me, Shaolin's Funny Guy.
Yo, shout out to everybody on Staten Island. Shout out to everybody who supports me. Thank you so much. I love it. We're fucking winning. We're going up. We're still going up. We're always going up. Never down. Always positive. South Shore. You know who the fuck my father is?
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I'm in Woodrow Plaza. You know who the fuck my father is?
You sure you're from Staten Island?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I fucking
Yo, Bernie's you. We out of here October 5th. Make sure you check out.
Yeah,
Funny
tap
Guy
in, tap in.
Case, all right, make sure you get your tickets early because they probably gonna sell out.
Yeah. Everybody enjoy your football too. Get your bets in. I mean, I don't bet, but I know a lot of people be getting their bets in.
Hold on, who's your team? Who'd you like?
I'm a Giants fan.
Okay, me too. Thank you.
I'm a Giants fan.
We're going 3-0 on Monday.
Yeah. I actually just bought that the Salute to Service jersey, like the Army one.
Fire, yeah.
I got the Berkeley one.
What's this kid's name on the thing?
Who?
Before we get out of here, I'm just gonna end it on one more of my homie songs. I'm gonna play it off. Truth Be Told.
Yeah. Fire album too. Check them out on iTunes. Check them out on everywhere. The Truth, stand up.
Yes, sir. We out of here. Bernie's you. Shallon's funny guy. We out of here.
Yeah. I don't want to sound mad. I ain't mad. Feel good. They don't love me, they just watching me to see if I quit. Even if I do, you'll still never do what I did. I shook the game up, my name up, I made it my bitch. I'm Joe Pesci in real life, but they aim and they miss. I ain't shit though, haven't left Staten Island, I'm still stuck on this shithole. Still fall behind on my bills, even though my wrist froze. Hand in hand, man to man, I hit hard like Klitschko. Call her over to my table, you can watch your bitch go. Bye, adios, au revoir, you can have her back in 20 minutes, word to God. I ain't capping, if I said it, then I meant it, word is bond. I know a kid who almost made it, started shooting in his throwing arm. Damn, I don't know what's worse, having it and losing it or never getting out the fucking dirt. Crawling through the mud with black paint under my eyes. You rappers are the city's funny bone, I'm the spine. You a bitch and your music's trash, you can hold that. You an ugly motherfucker too, you can hold that. Your mother should've swallowed you, you can hold that. Here, take another L, you can hold that. You a bitch and your music's trash, you can hold that. You an ugly motherfucker too, you can hold that. Your mother should've swallowed you, you can hold that. Here, take another L, you can hold that. Disrespectful, done playing games, it's time to ride, my God. Mention my name in your song of suicide, you would die. I'm coming through with a flying knee. I got a wake up call for anyone thinking of trying me. I'm Siamese, attached to the hustle like this my twin. I guarantee you never see it, but like me again. That's a big fact, the big cat like I'm holding a midget. If you see me in the whoopie hoopty, mind your business. That's the trap card. Before you start some shit, just understand that I smack hard. 8-ball jacket on the train, yeah, that hard. I'd rather embarrass you over anything. That part is zipping up on Richmond like I'm nasty. I use your merch as a cum rag. I don't fuck with scumbags. I bet $100 you got shit stains in your underwear. You rat bastard, better never run your mouth. I beat the holy fucking shit out you in front of your house. You a bitch and your music's trash, you can hold that.